The Hondaris. Gotta put the muffler on it still. It's alive! Okay, so here's where I'm at with it. I put the body on. I was getting it pretty straight. I tried a couple old chains that I had. One was bound up and wasn't showing me it's true, or if it's true or not, of being straight and in line. So then I had the motor pretty far forward and where I wanted it, and then I was like, well, I don't want it there because my shifter, I didn't want to modify the shifter. I want to be able to take this motor out when my son's done with this four-wheeler out and put it back onto a three-wheeler. So get my shifter placement, get the motor far back enough. So I think this is where it's going to have to be, and there's that plate for where the foot pegs used to be, and I'll tack that in there and fill in a bunch of gap. Oops. Whatever. Who gives a shit? So, yeah, I'll get the fenders back off of it, shorten the chain up, and make sure that that's going to be straight and true enough for it. And this all of this has been flipped already. You know, the Polaris, the chain's on the right-hand side. Okay, so here we go. Alright, I got this thing tipped upside down. You can see the original shock mount. This is the upside of that swing arm. And here's our plate. I've got it, just zapped in there right now, enough to hold the motor. And check it out, already my bolt holes. This one over here, the bolt is broken off inside the motor, so we're not even going to worry about that one. I would have to cut this out to get to it, and it's not there anyway, so what's it matter? So I'm good with this, and I'll start welding up the rest of it, tighten these down some, and then I'll make some upper mounts here too. Okay, so far I cleaned the carburetor. I doubt it's going to be a good one because it was really nasty. And I made this, and it will bolt down here to the sway arm mount, and this will go through that like so. It will go from a sway arm mount. God damn it. 2 steps forward, 2 steps back all the time. There it is. So yeah, everything's starting to kind of come together here. I'm doing it as fast as I can get it done. So I don't want to hear any, you could have done that better. Well, yeah, I could. You're right. Go. Okay. What you doing, little man? I don't know if anything works, so we'll see what happens. We're just kind of hitting it and seeing what happens. Yes, sir. I said, yes, sir, yes, ma'am. working on the exhaust, figuring out how that needs to be run. Okay, gonna weld that up right there. Weld that tab. Boom, we got exhaust. Okay. You hold the camera. How about that?
Okay. That would be kind of awesome. This is so funny.
Chain popped off. Maiden voyage of the Hondaris. Honda motor Polaris bike. Okay, so there it is pretty much. The Hondaris. I got some few tweaks to do. We'll see how good a bike this even ends up being. But the motor runs well. I need to seal up the exhaust. It's just not seating right because it wasn't made for that motor. But I mean, for this motor, it runs pretty damn good. So right now my primary concerns is, you know, this rear sprocket is just freaking small, and riding it, I thought it would be a little snappier, and it takes a while for the clutch to engage like it's having, you know, it's just not, it's not a 110, that's for sure. You know, as far as, you know, the rest of it, it's not geared the same. So that's the game plan for now. When I rode it, it felt like the clutch was like slipping inside the motor a little bit, but that could have just like been like the weird slack in the chain or whatever. I don't know. Got to figure out, ride it more and see what it ends up doing and what I need to do to make it a little better. So, all right. Well, thanks for watching.